A little too quiet. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Twitch chat. Welcome back to Let Us Play. I'm your host, Father Evan. It's good to be back with y'all today. Good to see you all. Good to see you, Bad Rocks. Good to see you, well, me. Good to see you, Brayherd. Good to see you, Kevin. Good to see you, Breedy Bard. Hoy. Hope everyone's having a good day. We are indeed doing Minecraft. I feel a little cursed having said that, but anyway. And congratulations to you, Bad Roxy. You have won the crown of Firstendom, and as this is a day, we are going to be doing some terraforming. I think that means your crown is a little dirty, but you have a baby, so you might be used to that by now. I don't know. I don't have a baby myself. I don't know how it works. Ayo, Christian Kerbo, let's go. Not dirty, just sticky. Yeah, that also sounds like a baby. But yeah, so we're going to be diving back in, so let's go ahead. Let's get to it. Can turn the music up just a skosh. So yeah, so this is what we got to last time when it came to our opera house. We built the stage and we started laying out the first seating area. What's that called? Orchestra seating. But today I kind of want to, I don't know, finish it, but I kind of want to at least close the gap on some of the hill. I did do some resource gathering. I made a pen for sheep, because we're going to need wool. So a vertical format video the other day said, "The love I feel from my son transcends my desire to not be sticky." And that sums it up. That is a very specific to parenting and very beautiful way to put it. Oh yeah, I have to do this. We may not get to shaping things today, like in terms of the hillside, because I don't want this to just be stairs up everywhere, but, you know, to have some variation in height difference. Sticky is very useful when your hands are full. It's like Velcro. That sounds like some advanced parenting right there. Good to see you, Kit. Look, 3 kids at once. Ta-da! I think this corner actually kind of shows more of like a natural slope, so that'll be more of what we're going for in some of this in the end, but I think it's easier, maybe, to shape it this way and then massage it. I don't know. I just kind of make it up as I go along when it comes to Minecraft. Me thinks we're going to need more dirt by the end, but that's okay. I have a special hill off to the east that I've just kind of been trimming down, shortening constantly. It's not quite that sticky yet. Yeah, I think the yet's a key part of that. You know, he's not really old enough for candy yet, but ooh, wait until he gets his hands on some sugary treats. I had a dream already that he was covered in peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter's... Like, the jelly, you can wash off pretty quickly, but peanut butter, oof. Oh, I also changed what shader I'm using. It's made by the same people, so it's still part of, like, the complementary family, if you will. But the water is a little different, and ores glow underground, making them really easy to spot, which I appreciate. Like, you can see it, the copper right there very clearly. So when you're in a cavern and it's dark and you're not sure where to go, and you're not sure what you're looking for, it helps. Okay, there we go. That is that hillside done. How far did we extend on this side? I don't remember. Dear me, why did I make this so big? Are things spawning under there now? There was for a moment, but I think I took care of it. I think I put a light where it needs to go so that it can't spawn. My pinky's cramping up already. That's not a good sign. This is what I get for not playing any Minecraft all week. So I was shopping around for a new chair to use in my bedroom at my desk up there where I paint and things. And I wound up on the website Wayfair. I don't know if you've ever been to Wayfair, Twitch chat. It's a wild furniture website. They had a literal actual throne for 12 grand. And the only specification it had in terms of size was arm length or armrest height. It's like, that's not helpful. This thing looks like it's 10 feet tall. So I might have to do a stream one day where I just go to Wayfair and look at the weird things. How much dirt do I have left? Oh, I have heaps of dirt. Going to put a cave entrance underneath the water. Sort of. So my plan is that at this level, the dirt will continue. So at first glance, it kind of just looks like it's the hill, but it will allow you to go underneath if you want. It's not like the cistern where I built the wall all the way to the ground. So I wanted the cistern kind of self-sustained. Oh, it looks like this version of the rainbow of the not texture pack shader doesn't have the puddles. That's interesting. It seems an odd thing to remove. Now, fortunately, this one was already a natural. There's already a corner here with the hill, so I don't have to shape that. So let's do this slope, and then we'll move on to working back in the orchestra seating section. And then we'll have two corner. Well, actually, no, we'll have basically one corner to finish up at some point for the basic shaping. That's where we'll bring it to for now. So it looks like the corner is going to be more over here just with how big the front lawn is. That makes sense. But we'll have enough dirt to do most of this. I don't think we can quite do all of it. Yeah, we'll work hard. I was thinking, maybe I'll go to the bottom first. Nah. Hey, Mel. By the way, if you're Catholic, this is your 1 week warning that Lent is coming up. If you're Orthodox, this is your 5-day warning. Next Wednesday? Already? Yeah. And I wasn't sure if I'd be able to stream on Ash Wednesday, but looks like the parish has everything covered, so... Like, I don't have... There's only 3 masses. I don't have any of them. I mean, I'll still go to one of them and get my ashes, but... We spring forward this weekend too, right? I think that's next. There was a day you didn't remember it was Lent until right after taking a bite out of a triple bacon cheeseburger. Oh, just destroying the fast of Great Lent there all in one fell swoop. Just like all the rules. That's okay. I was once on a mission trip, and myself and the missionary, I was the chaplain, and some of the missionaries and I got to our departing city early before the students we were working with arrived. And we're like, well, we need breakfast. And there was a Waffle House down the road. And halfway through breakfast, we remembered it's a Friday in Lent. Oops. The eggs were good. I like to think moments like that, God is smiling and chuckling a little. You don't have to fast anymore, but you will. There you go. That's a spiritually good thing to do, even if you don't have to. That's why I used to not eat meat all 40 days. It's a very hard thing to do, but also, I didn't have to remember it's Friday. Well, that's fair. If I had more control over my diet, I might try that, but when you are in a communal dining situation, you don't get that. Although one year I would like to try the full monastic level fast of the East of Lent. Pro tip, triple bacon cheeseburger, not exactly the spirit of Lent. No, it's really more a spirit of, well, I'd say Easter, but I think it's really more Pentecost because of the heartburn. Your friend was disappointed to find out he had to still abstain after 59. Oops. And we're out of dirt. That's a pretty good amount of this hill covered up, though. Like, I like having this corner actually completed. It was kind of bugging me because it's the one I'd see the most. I've also gathered a bunch of white flowers because we're going to need white dye for the concrete. You're surrounded by dirt. Yeah, but this dirt is doing a job. If I just demolished everything in sight in order to decorate, I wouldn't be left with a naturally beautiful surrounding. That's why you got to go looking elsewhere for your resources. Oh, I didn't know we were looking for unemployed dirt. Yeah, we gotta help the economy. Get this dirt back on its feet. You know, it's really an act of charity to help. Made sure not to have any more bottles of whiskey before Lent, so you're less inclined to open it. That's a good plan. Although that also has some implications about how you spent your weekend. Mardi Gras early for Brayherd. That Tuesday gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it. I get to make pancakes. Although it was funny because someone in the parish asked me, "Oh, are you making pancakes again for Mardi Gras at the Mardi Gras party?" And I said, "I have no idea. No one who's in charge of that has asked me yet." And it wasn't until like another week later still when I finally got asked. Pro tip, if you want someone to do something at a party, you have to ask them. Okay, this shader pack also makes these way less reflective, which I think I prefer. Like, there's still some, especially at distance, there is reflection, but like the old one is like shining bright in your face. I don't have a shadow. Look. My shadow should be somewhere about there. Shadows are overrated. But if you do find my shadow, let me know and give me a bar of soap so I can reattach it. We are sharing the brain cell today. Okay, that is that side of orchestra seating done, because we'll have a wall. And then there'll be a 4-tile wide hallway that'll lead to the main entrance. And above this wall is where balcony seating is going to be. So that dude actually shot his shot until he found out I was 38. Oh, well, I thought he kind of crashed and burned in chat last night, but anyway, hey, Duca Pizza, how you doing? In informal raid, let's go. Yeah, so this is the opera house I'm working on. So right now we're building out the orchestra level seating. And then, so we have the stage. We have where we want the archway of the stage to be and the spacing of backstage. You ended stream because you have a lot of math to do. Couldn't be me. I don't do math. When it comes up in Minecraft, I just wing it. Me trying to do math means me not talking. Oh. Well, look, it's just you take the integral and then you do the Riemann sum. Oh, I'm so bad at math in Factorio. That's my factory game, and there's ratios and things, and I just wing it. And I'm just like, oh, it's not getting enough. Oh, let's make more. It all works out in the end. Did I drop that? No, I didn't. Okay, I picked it up. So is your parish ready for Lent next week, Duke? Oh, math is great. I actually like math. The parish might be, but I'm not. I'm still emotionally recovering from Christmas. Well, that's, yeah. Christmas tide is over. No more Christmas tide feelings. Now only Lent tide feelings. Like, Christmas tide feelings are a switch you can just turn off. Like, any feeling is a switch you can just turn off. I think we'll be good. Just a very large parish compared to your first assignment, so trying to stay on top of everything. Oof. Yeah, large parishes are great and also a lot. Oh no! Ah! We're out of polished diorite. Panic. You still like your smaller ones? That's fair. I've gotten pretty used to big parishes because that's basically all we serve. Meeting, but here, but not, but am. Hello, Am Blake. No more polished bird poop stone? Oh. Don't say it that way. Okay, we don't have a ton of quartz left, and that's... I may go to creative and just make a bunch of blocks of quartz, because it is so time-consuming to make it that it might just be a quick chat turn the other way kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't made up my mind. No, white tulips don't make white dye. This is ridiculous. Well, we can decorate the front with white tulips. Where are my shears? Close your eyes, chat. Think on Lent. Speaking of which, we have a retreat coming up. If you do !retreat, you'll get the registration for it. By retreat, I mean kind of a afternoon of reflection. Mini retreat. Good morning, sheepies. Bob is gonna come sit down at the computer for it. Sweet. That's great. Let's see if we can get a little beeswax. I think there's a beehive on the hill behind as well. Nope, you're empty. You're not. I know using a pickaxe is highly inefficient, but it's the only silk touch thing I have. So that's all of those. I am thinking of using copper for the dome, but letting it verdigris. I think the green will be kind of stand out from everything else against the white and the red tone of everything else that we're going for. The act of holding a campfire makes you giggle. Yeah, well, it also generates light. Where'd it go? Like, as you hold it, it generates light. Yeah, green copper patina is pretty great, but I didn't want it on the inside because I feel like that would detract from the luster of everything. Yeah, this shader is great. It does that with torches as well. Like, anything that produces light when it's held in your hand produces light. That's illegal. You can't stop me. You're not the Minecraft police. Mwah, I have a campfire in my hand. Goes with the copper. Let's get an axe. We need to make some more spruce. Deforestation begins. Oh, we'll reforestate. We replant as we take. We're ethical that way. I need to confirm timing, but I should be able to make the retreat thing next Saturday. Hey, that's awesome. Depending on when my wife gets into Bay Area. That's fair. Don't need the dark oak right now. Bet the sheep would like those candied pine cones I have. I thought that thing was Friday. No, it's a week from Saturday. Actually, we'll hold on to that. Back that up to there. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I have an odd number, so I think it's better, yeah, if I... Well, I guess I kind of want to start turning it sideways. Brain is braining. That way you can have some cheap orchestra seats. Actually, I'm gonna even just do this. So not true front row seats. There, now you have some cheap orchestra seating. Gonna need so much more spruce. Thank goodness it's a renewable resource. I think because I'm an opera singer, I should commission a symphony in C. Don't forget to put them behind a pole. They're not that cheap seat yet. That'll be kind of the balcony up that way. So it's a point where there's too wide. Wait a tick. Do you have some found footage, like, filter over your game? It's giving found footage vibes. No, it's a shader. It's called complementary something. I forget its full name. It's just a very... Look at the water. Look at the water. It's just a very nice shader. Does some basic ray tracing. One of the reasons I actually prefer this over the other complementary shader I had going is that the sun is not on a perfect east-west axis like it is in base Minecraft, and it is in the other complementary thing. On this one, it's actually slightly offset to the south, I guess. I don't know if it changes. But that means the stained glass in the church is much more dynamic and interesting. Just thinking how I might load up Minecraft tonight, but then my buddy got Satisfactory, and talking to him about the factory was my word go, well, we could do this. Oh no. That's the Satisfactory bug for ya. Okay, yeah, I like this. I like this seating. So again, we'll have kind of a decorative archway out of the white, framing the stage. Satisfactory is wonderful, says unbiased news source. But yeah, from backstage, you can come over this way. You can get into the underground, or what will be, not underground, but underneath the Opera House itself. And then into the cistern. Can't load it up till later tonight. If I load it up, oh, I believe in you. I believe in you to get the things done that you need to get done so that you can do the other thing that you want to do. Okay, cool. I have at least enough saplings for another tree. This is where I'd get the mod realistic trees so that they can fall over and give wood after I detach them from the base. If you ever go back to Factorio, there's a great mod where the trees attack you. And it's just hilarious because the trees will move around and chase you, but they're still just trees. They'll send trees out like cruise missiles. This frightens you? Good. It should send terror into your spine. It's also pretty funny. Come on, just one more. One more. Come on. No, not sticks. Ah, there we go. And I got an extra one, apparently. Here's the thing, though. A lot of games say, hey, we have a lot of mods to make it more fun. You must give you roleplay capabilities, new mobs, new weapons, etc. And there's Factorio, it's like, we made the game harder and scarier. Yeah, that's entirely accurate. I want to say it's not, but I can't. Since we're here, let's feed the sheep and then shear the sheep. This sheep pen's not nearly full enough. Nope, almost fell down there. Okay, so let's build out the orchestra pit section. So it will have the same flooring as the stage because it's nice and dark, so it should fade. But the walls are going to be black wool so that, you know, you don't really see anything when you look down into it. Guess we could build it kind of one offset from all of this. Right? No, that's not right. Because I need... Though, I guess I could build the ground right up to it. That should be fine, actually. Because what I'm thinking is, like, this is where the wall will be. Yeah, mod that gives you your cubes that look like the Honking Heartless. The honking heartless? Like a heartless goose? Huh? They can be your orchestra. Oh, I know the ones you're talking about. Yeah. No. Well, I suppose I could probably find something to finagle them in there, but no. This has been a really bad comedy improv night. There we go. And this will disappear too. This is just scaffolding for me to get in. Okay, time to sleep. Oh, not that way. That would be a bad way to go. Okay, there we go. That is the floor of the orchestra pit. Done. So this will all be wall. Except, I guess they need a way into the orchestra pit. So... it's currently kind of the shape of backstage. I guess I could have a second wing, like a second backstage wing underneath. So I don't have to remove this. So we could make this kind of 3 wide. But I can get rid of that, get rid of that. And then, why is there a space on this side, but not on this side? I'm confused. Oh, because I haven't finished flooring this section. That's why. Monster Hunter comes out in 2 days, but I won't be able to play it till Sunday, most likely. That it sounds... I don't want to sound like a jerk when saying this. Like, on the one hand, that sucks. I know that feeling of not getting to play a new video game right away. But I also believe in you. I guess I could also put in like a back door down here. Ye and or ha. Hey TC, how you doing? How are classes going? But like, I think a back door would be a good idea because that I like little details like that where it's like, you know, this is how they get into this space. So I guess I can actually leave that there in the end. That doesn't need to be there, and that one doesn't need to be there. Because, like, we could put the... I guess I could actually get rid of these two. I have the dirt that I can easily climb up on. Classes are going. That's a mood when it comes to grad school work. This week and next week will be difficult. Oof. Sorry to hear that. You just gotta get through those weeks, then it'll get better. But prayers for you, for sure. Just heavy workload. Yeah, no, it's still entirely valid and fair. Like, something doesn't have to be hard, but if there's a lot of it, there's a lot of it. And again, sometimes grad school work be like that. I do like that this is separated, because ultimately we'll have a wall here. So you'll just, like, barely be able to tuck under this to get back. But I like that it's not all convenient in one simple way. You know, that the ladder to the cistern isn't even lined up. Since we're going to need a lot more spruce, I'm going to plant as many of these saplings as I can instead of just replacing the saplings. Or replacing the trees with saplings, I should say. Got plenty of green space, after all. Oh, look, all those sheep are grown up. Now we can make another generation. It is an odd number, so someone's gonna get fed, but not procreate. Oh well. So of course it would be easier if I had black wool or black sheep, but you know. As the old song goes, have you any wool? Move spruce to this one. They procreate quickly. They grow quickly. So you can hunt squid and get ink dye sacks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I don't want to actually dye them because I also need access to red. Dye, and I forget if you can dye black wool. I feel like you can't, but maybe that's an old thing. One black in every 100. Just count the number of black ones. Rough estimate of the herd size. Oh, interesting. Make red sheep? Do! Or I could just make white sheep and dye them whatever color I need. Besides, I'm on top of a body of water that is constantly spawning squid. One sheep, two sheep, red sheep, blue sheep. If I bothered to look it up, I could even make a squid farm. Squid parm? Mmm. Squidding pasta with Parmesan and calamari. Dang it, now I want calamari. I love calamari! Calamari is so good. The Greek place around the corner does really good calamari. Do they do the plowing? You know, I think they're really more of a spreading the seed kind of thing. Did we not go there? Yeah, we did go there. Look, if you didn't see the calamari on the menu, that's on you. Although, I think the best calamari I've ever had was actually at Disney World. It was a year-ish ago. Yeah, it was. Any squid? Maybe there's a squid in the cistern. Oh, there's a drowned in the cistern. That's fun. What is a drowned? It's an underwater zombie. So, Beer Fox, you were indeed correct. It will spawn drowned down there. And I like it that way. I think it makes it more fun. Nope, that's not where I wanted you. I was about to say, I think I said that, Maker. You did indeed. And Scratcher Mark says the boy gets a cigar. Bartalog Zombies does not seem cool. No, it's really not. Although they're really useful if you want a trident, because they'll throw tridents at you. And you can chant tridents and do fun things with them. Do you need a trident? No. No, I'm kind of good. I've defeated the Ender Dragon. I have my Elytra. I've got all the equipment I need, other than maybe upgrading some of it to Netherite instead, which is the next level above Diamond. Like this pickaxe. But otherwise. I like that the grass is spreading this far already. Behold, this is what I had in mind. Such that, and you're, say, up here, and you can... Okay, well, you can't really see into the orchestra pit, but imagine you could see into the orchestra pit because angles work slightly differently, which it might still up at a higher angle. You know, like you're up here in a box. Okay, you can't really see it, but I still appreciate the symbolism of it. So, you think I'm seeing things? Probably am. But that's okay. Because we're going to have fun with it anyway. Now, a question is, do I do the space seating on every front row or just the front row? Or do I space it out on the back as well, just alternating? No, I kind of like the bench seating. You like the look of every front row. Back row is for real losers. But to the back row. You know, one of the longest running theatrical performances on Earth has just bench seating everywhere. Where's that? Oberammergau. Yeah, and I didn't even do the Oberammergau tongue twister. That's a gratuitous educational moment. Go for it. I don't have it memorized. I just know there is one. And it's very funny. Because there's Oberammergau and Unterammergau. They're two cities. Kind of over a river. Well, one's over the river and one's below the river. Hence Ober and Unter. And then you throw in words like but, like the interjection or conjunction in German is aber. So aber oder unter. I've already got something cooking. One of these is empty. Yep. Okay. I think our next step is just to get more polished diorite. Rotza. You have to get a new iron today. Did you go mine it and then smelt it? Anyway, the Rotza today, the gospel, it's a great one in my opinion. It's the disciples going, Jesus, someone's doing things in your name. He's doing it wrong. The disciples were literally trying to gatekeep ministry. And Jesus is like, he's doing a good thing. Why are you stopping him? And just kind of moves on. Made you chuckle this morning. Did you, I'm guessing you had the morning mass? The nursing home mass. Ah. That sounds like it would be a rewarding ministry opportunity. Could be a tough one too, but... I got 6. I visit each month. That's a lot. There's a lot of nursing homes to cover in one parish. Even once a month, that's a lot. God bless you for doing that. I'm actually going to use my Elytra. Look at that. Not just falling and breaking my ankles. I need to make a TNT farm. That way I can use my Elytra to explore more fully. That could be a lot of fun. What, TNT automation or breaking my ankles? Gunpowder and paper is a good farm. Yeah. It's just you gotta farm creepers, and it's a pain to set up and get the cats. Oh, sand is easy. I've got a whole desert that I've only cleared out like one dune of in order to build the church. However, making TNT would also be nice. So I can find netherite more easily. Hello, Cole. Speaking of TNT. No. No, no, I said no. Go away. Go away. No! Everyone's got an opinion down here. You're worse than the telemarketers. Okay, that should be enough polished diorite for now. Although, let's get more of this coal, because it's here. Even though I already have stacks of coal back at the work site. Yeah, bow. Garbage. Although the bones are nice, because use those to make more bone blocks. Let's throw that iron in there. The andesite. Cobblestone. I thought I had like a few blocks. There it is. Leave those ones as blocks for now, just in case. Because I may need them to fill in space or something. Hi, pillagers. Leave my sheep alone. That's right. You keep walking. Just get out of here. Nerds. Another reason I need lots of wool is we'll need carpeting in the grand entrance in the foyer. And definitely part of bringing out the grand staircase is that I'm going to have a wall here. Or potentially here. Somewhere in here there will be wall. So that you don't just see right there, but might see more of the various white blocks at play. Probably white concrete just as the background there. Okay, that's... Ooh. That is the orchestra seating flooring done. That's pretty huge. Because we also did all of the flooring for the orchestra section. Still need to do the walls, finish out some of the hills. We've made a lot of progress today, chat. So I want to transition just a little bit towards making some of the concrete. Ah, I'm placing it too quickly. I need to go somewhere where it's a little deeper. This'll work. Truly thrilling Minecraft gameplay where I don't even have to look at it. There are kind of like, not machines, but like setups you can do that make this a little easier, but I'm inching forward every time I place a block. That's weird. Oh well, so long as it still places them and we make it. So this is incredibly plain white. Like there's no texture, there's no variation to it. And I think we'll use powder in certain places as a highlight, but I think this is ultimately still fine because this is more or less the backdrop. Think of this as the palette. The canvas, actually. The canvas. So the less attention it draws to itself, the better. And probably even in this corner, we're going to wind up redoing the corner itself to be like a column or something. But we can also use this inside. The best way to get there is probably this way. This could form like the main inside wall, and maybe we'll have like a red concrete stripe or something, or a copper stripe. I do like how many of those textured copper pieces I can get out of a single block. You know, because like... So you'll be able to come in through the hallway that way. So this is just going to be the generic inside wall. Which I guess in real opera houses might be more of like a wallpapered or a painted wall. Like an off-white, but there's only so much you can do in Minecraft. So we'll probably have this back section here where you come in 3 tall. That way it doesn't feel claustrophobic, but it's not tall. So I actually need to go up one more in order to place what would be the ceiling. So like the ceiling would be here. It will probably extend to cover out probably all the way to this second mezzanine before it opens up into the whole place. Ow. And we're, of course, going to build a chandelier hanging from the dome. Because first of all, dome. Second of all, chandelier. Phantom. Opera house. Chandelier. You know, theaters need to commit when you think about when they're being built towards being able to do Phantom of the Opera. Because it's like, you need to commit to having a chandelier that can fall. I would like to have a chandelier. I was thinking about it and I just realized, oh, my house has chandeliers. Not big ones, mind you, but our dining room has a few chandeliers. So I suppose I have chandeliers. We'll come back for you. I have come back for you. Don't need chainmail boots. Yeah, the joys of living in a house that was built in the 1930s. It's got some interesting quirks. I'll save it for when I have an axe, because I could remove those now and replace them with the white concrete. But this will give a sense of what it'll look like kind of in the passage and underneath. It's coming together! I'm really happy to see it coming together like this. And yeah, that's pretty blank, but again, that's an inner wall that separates the actual opera theater from the hallway where you can access the orchestra seating directly from the... Like, there'll be a walkway that just leads straight there. And so a lot of this won't even be seen, because we'll probably wind up making this hallway only so tall. So, like, there's going to be a gap. There's going to be a hidden portion, especially as we can continue to construct the upper levels, because we'll do a mezzanine with balconies, and then we'll do a family circle up top. So that's probably the next step, is blocking out where we want those, because then we can start to build more of the actual shell. Need to figure out what kind of roofing I want. And then, yeah, so we'll have dome and everything. Yeah, it's coming together. I love it. It's looking really cool. Thank you very much, Duke. Means a lot coming from a fellow mega builder. I've seen your projects. They're pretty cool and dope, the kids might say. Now, backstage, I think this is fitting. Because what we'll have, to a certain degree, is, so I'll have this archway, and we'll have a backdrop about here-ish, you know, somewhere, just so that it doesn't look, you know, into the void. But the actual backstage area, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we make it that's 4. So we give it a hallway. 2, 3. Is 3 deep enough? Yeah, we could make a 3 by... Yeah, that works. That works. That's fine. Anyway, you know, when you think of, like, backstage... Well, at least when I think of backstage, sometimes what comes to mind is just, like, the plainest brick wall. And we don't even have to show it, because we're actually still one layer off of where the exterior is, so it'll still look all nice and fancy. Yeah, because I think how I want to do this going forward is I want to finish the structure of what I want internally vis-a-vis this. I may not put in all the seating, but like just the reality of like what is here at the orchestra seating, do a mezzanine level with balconies on each side, and then do a family circle up above that. Because then we can map out where the staircases need to go, because we'll have the grand staircase, which again, this is a prototype. We'll actually make it larger and more elegant, kind of bring it out depth-wise. In the corners, we'll have a tower, sort of a section cordoned off in the decorative white palette that is going to have the staircase up to the mezzanine and family circle level, although there may also be a staircase here up to the mezzanine level. I think that may also work, and even to the family level. But yeah, more staircases, more ways people can move. And then we'll have the hallway here, and that will help us to map out the space we have for the foyer. I do want to turn the center of this actually into a water feature, like just a simple waterfall with a pool, like a basin. And again, the staircase will be wider, so it can accompany that. So yeah, it's coming together. It's coming to life. It's kind of funny how long the cistern took, considering it was just the same thing over and over again. We'll have wall here again. That will be somewhat decorated. Again, I'm using kind of the classic vaudeville house style, where there's an opera house style where there's kind of painting. So we'll use paintings for sure, because Minecraft has those, to sort of depict what would normally be like the muses or random Greco-Roman figures. So we'll have to look at the options and see what we get, but that'll help fill up this space. And this is kind of where the center of the dome will actually be. It's not actually going to be centered on the building itself, of course, but kind of just off the stage, a little forward, because you want the chandelier to give light to everything. So yeah, that's kind of the thinking process. And now that I have said that, if I ever forget, I can come back to this episode, which is part of why I said all of that out loud in such detail. And the exterior will be decorated as well, but that's kind of like... So once we've done the interior, once we've done the skeleton, I can then move on to the exterior and then move back into the interior and do the decorating portion. And finalizing that, which I think is how I want to do it. So, yeah, the basilica looks nice when it fully renders. Oh, Optifine zoom function, you're so nice. It's actually, you can see through the glass here. You can't see the other side of the dome because it's so far, it hasn't rendered. It's too many chunks away. Yeah, this shader pack is nice. So shopping list, clay, sand, white flowers or white dye. Can you make... Okay, you can make white dye from bone meal. That's actually also super helpful. I'd forgotten that until just now. But that's another great source for white dye. So I have a decent amount of bones. Like, that's 90 white dye right there. So concrete, white dye, clay, wool, black dye. Yeah, I have my shopping list kind of set out for the next week for the offline stuff. So, or at least I will attempt. I can't always get to it all. Yeah, I set up that sheep farm today, by the way, like earlier this afternoon, and it started with 3 sheep. Please don't look at the genetics of those sheep, but also they're very productive. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, because in the old shader I had, the light would come due east and just land in the center. Now it's actually landing on the side of the basilica like it does in Sagrada Familia. And it's very square still, just because that's Minecraft, but, you know, it's still leaving more complex mixture of shades and things. Anything? A couple bones. That's good and helpful. Any of this sand? No, it's all sandstone, which I don't need. Yeah, if you want, Duke, the shader is called Complementary. I think Reimagined is the one I'm using because there's 2 complementaries. All you have to do is install Optifine, and then you can use it. Oh, I need to update the map here. Because look, now I have the, now the map includes the courtyard. Take some raw beef back with me because I could actually cook that. Take some piles of sticks because they're always just randomly useful. Spruce door, because I'll want that for like the back or the stage door. And, a quartz slab. Red dye, I'll want that. Lectern will actually want that for the I have to have a chest and a chest. For the conductor's stand. Because I do want to actually, like, put chairs, well, Minecraft chairs, in the seating area, or in the orchestra pit. White wool, bone meal. Yeah, let's take calcite. It's another white. I don't want to introduce too many more blocks into the palette, but that could be a nice just every now and then using kind of thing. Grab that, because we'll use that to make more sheep. It's kind of clearing out from previous... banners. I can't quite use these banners the way I would want. Hey, Methril, good to see ya. Yep, midweek Minecraft and chill. I do want chain. That'll be helpful. I have another pair of shears. more spruce stores. Why not? Nuggets is good, because we need that for lanterns. Let's take this back. I really need to clear out these 2 storage areas and take them back to the main base and organize the main base. That really needs to happen at some point. I don't know when. Very dry-aged beef, but banners are really going to come in handy to create curtain effects. So we're not going to have, like, it can't be continuous, but if we dye these red, and even if I did, like, some red and then did, like, some with a gradient in the middle to evoke a curve, that might work. So we'll see. I have the Fuller's station in the shop to do that with. I'm also gonna need to organize this again just to be able to find everything. I had some organization system in it at one point, and then I was like, but what if not? Sheep, I need more of you. No! No! Sheep is getting away. We'll let you wander around for now. See how that goes. Okay. That is good progress. Let's not end in the cave. The cave is sad. There we go. What the actors will see on stage, they'll be able to come out on the promenade portion. I like this. It is coming together nicely. And that is a perfect place to call it. And perfect time. So thank you so much to everyone for tuning in to Let Us Play. I've been your host, Father Evan. It's been good to be with y'all today for another midweek Minecraft. Join us again tomorrow for Throwback Thursday. We're going to keep playing Urquan Masters. Got some coordinates to go look into. Do note, tomorrow we're going to start late. Probably about half an hour or so. I've got a safe environment meeting to attend to. It's mandatory. So got to do that. And then it will, like I said, it'll likely start about half an hour late. Might start a little later, but we're still going to do the 2 hours as usual. And then join us again on Monday for RPG Monday, continuing on Kingdom Hearts 2. Tuesday, we're going to keep playing Ultima 4 at least one more time. Urquan is certainly an interesting game. I'm having fun with it. It seems chat liked it last time at least. And then more midweek Minecraft. So thank you again to everyone who's tuned in, liked, followed, shared, all that good jazz. Checked out the YouTube, checked out the Discord. And why don't we see who's live that we can raid into? We'll not start late, not early, but precisely what it means to start. Well, not if you ask my schedule. Gonna send you on over to Broseph Lacask, Space Crusader. He's a fun guy. He's playing Metopia. He's made a bunch of Miis based on fellow VTubers. So it's quite an eclectic cast. Raid call is just going to be Father Raid as usual. So go give Broseph some love. And hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care and God bless.